This is a Lithuanian Armed Forces dry food ration. It weighs 1 pound 8.7 ounces or 700 grams. It comes in 10 separate menus and each one varies from 1450 to 1500 calories each. Let's check it out. Okay, so right off the bat, the main course and a tray for food heating. So, a mini stove. A 240 gram main of pork and pearl barley stew. Little instructional sheet for the FRH. Now this FRH, or flameless ration heater, this thing's serious. Little snack pack, essentially. And the rest of it SU1 rusks, also known as armor sheets or Panzer waffles. A pack of almonds, 56 grams. And then the worst ration spoon ever. You can only move it about that much. Espit stove fuel tabs. Dag to Kai matches, like the worst matches in the world, but they have a blue tip, so that's a plus. Other than that, they're terrible. Sorry. And then a refreshing towel and a small zip tie, which pretty much has no use. Here's a menu list. We don't really need to look at that. There you go. Cherry flavored instant drink powder, 30 grams. A 12 gram pack of sugar. Packet of chicken broth. A dark chocolate bar and some black currant jam. Not bad. And it's looking good enough to say, alright, let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. Okay, let's first start with getting that FRH activated. Look at this thing. Double heating element. And it's pretty heavy. I mean, it's gotta weigh, you know, a couple ounces. We'll set this directly in. That should work. Oh yeah, listen to that. Uh-oh, I hope I left enough air to release. There we go, I did. Nice. Beautiful exothermic reaction. While that's doing its thing, let's heat up some water. I'm not going to use these indoors. I'm going to use this, and it's non-toxic. Yeah, that's lit. Set that on there. Looking good. The SU1 rusks. These things are legendary. Yeah, you get 4 of them. They smell like fresh caraway seed and baked bread. You have to be careful when you eat them. Look at those buttes. Some of them look like they've been nibbled on by a mouse. I didn't mean that. Look at that flame. Nice. Okay. Wow, you can really cook with that stuff. Look at it. That's almost too much. The cherry drink. Oh wow, it's already hardened up. You know, these things have a 2-year shelf life on average. And this one was a 2018. But there's not much of an anti-caking agent added to the drink mix. Wow, it smells like cotton candy. It really does. It smells like red cotton candy. You could eat it like candy on the go. Okay, so then let's get this in the glass, the chicken broth. I'd like to get a good look at this. Ooh, this is strong of parsley and onion and chicken broth. This chocolate is some of the best chocolate you can get in a ration. I'm saying it even before I try it. But it melts very easily. Super high quality. Look at that, since 1913. It's floral and complex. It's pretty sweet too. And it gets a lot of people coming back to Lithuanian rations. This is ready. This you don't want to leave in too long. It really cooks the food. It is a nice down-home cooked meal sitting in a retort pouch. That's a beaut. The meat is always on one side of the retort, grain on the other. It's not overly processed. Then finish up with putting this on a couple biscuits. Black currant jam. The unique sweetness, tartness, and that berry flavor that's rich. Looking pretty spreadable. This erroneous packet of sugar, don't need it. So there's the Lithuanian ration. Video's over. See ya. There is only pearl barley, and then here's only pork on this side. I really like how they do that. And such a savory flavor. There's a lot of oil. Check that out. That's just a rich broth from the pork. And it's like they slow cooked it in some kind of stock. And look at that. This is simple. It's primarily onion and black pepper and salt with a slow cooked pork. The spoon, if it ever breaks, which a lot of times they do, reach in the retort, it'll break like right here. It'll splinter out and a piece will get up in your eye. And it'll take you about 45 minutes to sift out that piece of plastic. And that'll be out in the middle of nowhere. And you just eat off one of these and play it safe. And you get a nice big bite. And that softens the biscuit a little bit. Let's check out this red drink. Cherry. That is so much better than US MRE fruit punch. I mean, for a red drink, the cherry itself tastes pretty natural. It's not like the cough syrup cherry. Really helps. These almonds. They almost seem raw, but again, I think they're just ever so slightly roasted, you know, and they're not bad, but they're not very flavorful. Just relying on the flavor of the almond itself, which is not going to make you eat them too quickly, and it's not overly expensive and complicated to produce and pack them. Can't go wrong with almonds. The chicken soup, or chicken broth, we'll just drink it. That is very salty, and again, a strong flavor of parsley. Extremely satisfying and savory. Wow. Some bay leaf, and it's complex. It almost seems like it has curry in it, like, I don't know, like cumin or... And if you were getting sick of your main, you know, just the way that's relatively simple in its seasoning, you could probably add some of this and spruce it up a little bit. Let's try out a special rusk with some black currant jam topped with a piece of dark chocolate. Well, that was decadent. About time I've done a Lithuanian ration. I've been eating these for 6 years. Haven't changed the menus at all. Ryuta brand chocolate used to be in a solid black pack. The outer label used to just be kind of like a more plain white over that same green. Yeah, stewed pork. Tastes like something your mom would make. Back to the spoon. I mean, if you get on a tray, there's no weight, you know, pulling down the spoon. It's better, but if you're eating this out of the retort and trying to reach down that bottom of the pouch, forget it. That savory and not overpowering main course with great texture always provides excellent energy. These things, they come in pork, beef, or chicken, you know, mains. They have chicken broth or coffee. The coffee's really good. I couldn't remember if menu 9 had, you know, coffee, tea, black tea, or chicken broth. This, oh man, you can drink it like a drink. It is really strong. It's amazing. You gotta try Lithuanian chicken broth at least once in your life. You don't know what you're missing. The special rusks, they're alright for, you know, on the go. Let me tell you, because you could forget a couple of them in your pocket and then eat one like a month, you know, like, or two later. It won't be any different. I'm telling you. It is masterfully delicious. That tastes like you're drinking, Kool-Aid from the early 90s, or light flavor of cotton candy. Just the way it smells is, that's a great beverage base. The cherry is the best, orange, and then lemon lime, because that's what you get in these things, and in that order of what I feel is best. Nice tempered, melts way too easily. Dark chocolate. Even though it's really sweet, it's just under the threshold of being, too sweet. It's rich, floral, complex, has a great snap, and, it chews really well. Again, melts pretty easily. Man. Really, this is one of the greatest rations you can get. They're consistent. The food is pure, but they don't last only like a year. They last 2. That's not bad. They're not really good, for long-term storage or anything like that, but an excellent all-purpose ration. The only thing that's missing, chewing gum, is very important. Sorry for talking my mouth full. Again. This, the refreshing towel. Do not wipe your face with this. It's strong. It's like German EPA wet naps. You gotta be careful. You just wipe your hands down and your utensils or what have you. Not very strong for utensil, but has a lemon detergent that is, it will sting your face. I smell from up here. Strong stuff. So there you go. Lithuanian Armed Forces dry food ration, I believe it's roughly translated as, and you can't go wrong. I've never come across a bad one unless it was old or poorly stored. And the chocolate blooms, the mains will go sour once it goes past its best before, within like 6 months. So yeah, be aware. No anti-caking agent added to the beverage base. It's like, expect some things to happen once it hits that best before. But other than that, top notch. Well, anyway, this is Steve 1989. I hope you liked the video, and I'll be coming back at you with something new. Or old. Alright, cool. See ya.